Okay, now if we had been in our normal dog training thing, we would have done some workshops. And one of the workshops that we were going to do is kind of an introduction to training your dog to do something specific that maybe they don't like to do. So this is also going to work as an introduction to the dumbbell. So I'm going to start with put your dumbbell away. Okay, that is not how we start. Go get your dumbbell, or get the dumbbell, or go get it, or whatever you're going to use as your command. That is not how you're going to start it. You're not going to start with your dumbbell. I have here in front of me a bag. This is some of my dog's toys that I don't let her have access to freely. Okay, they have been on the floor at different times, but only the ones that she doesn't actually like. So let me show you some things that just examples of what you can use to start the training for. It's kind of for retrieve or for fetch. It's kind of how we're going to learn to get into dumbbells. So I have something as ridiculous as this stick. I mean, it's a stick that she can't chew on and jab down her throat. So if your dog likes to play with sticks, you can do something like this that still allows them to chew and hang on to it, and you can throw it like a stick, but they aren't going to jab it down their throat if they trip, nor are they going to like rip the side of your leg open with it. So this is a good one for it. Remember, my dog's huge, so that's a huge stick, okay? Another one is just a chewy toy. This is just something that sometimes she likes to sit around. This is something that needs to be monitored. They can pull pieces of this off and start choking, so kind of hang on to those. I have another one. This is kind of like that. This is another that's kind of a retrieve fetch thing. Because of the string of the rope, I can throw it, and she would want to go get it and come back. And I'll tell you some tricks about this one, okay? So this is, again, it's got kind of that stick feel, but not necessarily that hardness to it. Now there's some other ones. This is a tug toy. So it's got a handle on one end for me, and then she can grab the other, and we can tug and pull. And that's one way to wear your dog down as part of the fetch game to make it fun. So this is a tug toy. Boom. This is, I don't know, something I just throw for her. She runs and gets it a couple of times and then leaves it. I could put treats in it at home, and she could play with it, kind of puzzle how to get some of the treats out of it. So that's another option, just as fun things to do. This is kind of a plushie. You can tell that she's gotten to play with it a little bit. Something that I can throw, she can bring back. This one does not have any squeakers. Be aware that squeakers are good for some things. They're great for one step that we're going to talk about, but a plushie sort of soft toy that if they like it, can be a great thing. She likes chewing it. The ball. Be aware something just fell off of it. When you have a ball for your dog, you want to make sure that the ball is big enough that they can't choke on it, okay? So make sure that the balls are large and not so big like Tashi's dog could not play with this ball. But if the balls that Tashi's dog plays with, my dog got a hold of, she could theoretically choke on it, swallow it or whatever. So I have that. I have a Kong at home. This is like actually, has a hole in the middle. I could stuff toys down in there. This one, you can see. Can you see that? That is dried peanut butter. She didn't get all the peanut butter out of it. I'm gonna have to clean that up. So that is a toy too. The best part about these is if you have a dog that has like some separation anxiety, you can put their food and a little bit of water, fill this with their food, let it get a little mushy, and then stick it in the freezer and let that food freeze inside here, and then give it to your dog when you're ready to leave. That way they get, just their normal day's worth of food, or however much you can stuff in there. And then that can be something that keeps them busy, getting the food out. That's how they eat then. So that's a Kong. Some of them are different shaped. Here's another tug toy, a little bit different. Maisie's not a real fan of the knot. She doesn't like that. So this gives me this end to hang on to, but her a ball. So it's a little bit different. Still a tug toy game that we play. She does not, Miss Macy is not a big ball fan, but she likes this baby. When I throw this, she likes to go and get this. This is just a toss it, let her go get it, bring it back to me toy. Okay? Here's another plushie. This one, oh, hi. This one has a squeaker. There are times when you want a squeaker, okay? And I'll talk about that. So a squeaker toy, and then the last one, this is not an official dumbbell. We went through my house and didn't have one today, so we'll be getting a new one. But this is like a dumbbell. This might be a step in the dumbbell direction. Something that she's gonna pick up, and there's gonna be pieces on either side of her mouth. And that'll be something that we'll work on teaching her to go get. This is a level up from where we're going. Stop that for a second. So the next step is to have some of these toys and to get a hold of them and to play with your dog to see if she likes it. Do you like it? Huh? Do you want to get it? Do you want to get it? Do you want to get it? Come on, come on, get it. Get it. Get the ball. Get the ball. Come on, come on. Play with me. Play with me. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Play with her. Get her excited about it. See if she wants this one. See, there was an initial excitement, and then kind of like, I'm not the best toy. Okay? Let's get something else. Hey, you want to play with this one? Huh? You want to play with this one? Do you want to get this one? Oh! You want this one? Huh? Do you want it? Not the best toy. What about this one? You want to play with this one? Huh? Huh? Do you want it? Do you want it? See, I told you she's not much of a knot person. What about this baby, huh? You like your Kong? Do you want your Kong? Oh, open the mouth for it. Do you want your Kong? Let's see. Get your Kong. Yay! Good girl. She broke out a piece of the peanut butter. Oh, there it is. Hey, over here. There you go. Extra reward. She likes the Kong. Okay, we've got one. Let's try another one. Do you want to try and play this one? Huh? Do you want to play this one? Let's see. Want to get it? Get it. Yay! Like that one a little bit. Yay! Oh, she found more peanut butter. Okay, let's see. Let's try this one. What do you think? Huh? What do you think? Gonna get it? Get it? Yay! Good girl. Okay, so that's another step. Find a few toys that she likes. No, you cannot chew on that rope right now. Okay, let's try. What do you think? Want the ball? You want the ball? Huh? You want the ball? Let's get the ball. Yay! Well, that one squeaks. Oh my gosh, the ball squeaks. I didn't know the ball squeaked. Come here. Yes, good girl. Good girl. Thank you. All right. Last one. Oh no, not the last one. Remember I told you she doesn't like the tug toy. I've already tried that one. She doesn't like the tug toy at all. You want this one though? You want to try this one? Want to try this one? Get it. Oh yes. Good girl. Yay. You're a good girl. Okay, stop it. Okay, step 2. We found a couple of toys that she likes. She likes the ball too. I can play whichever, whatever. I can play with both of them. The point is, find two toys your dog likes, okay? You saw me playing with her, trying to get her all excited about playing with the toy. That's part of what you're gonna do. The next part that you already saw me do, I threw the toy just a little ways away from me. I did not throw that ball or that anything all the way across the expo hall, okay? I just threw it a little bit. The idea is you want your dog just to go a little bit, okay? So I'm gonna try that, I'm gonna show you this. Except that we're gonna scooch over here, come on. And I'm gonna show you the next step, step 3. Step 2 is I'm gonna tease her with it. Hey baby, you want it? You want it? You want it? Huh? You want it? Ready? Go get it. Go get it. Yay! Come here. Macy. Where's a good dog? Where's a good girl? Yes, you're a good girl. Good girl. See that? I followed her. She got it. She didn't pick it up real well. And then I ran away from her. The idea on step 3 is you throw it a little far away from you, little short bursts. Follow your dog, super excited, because this is the best game ever. Even if your dog doesn't really truly think this is the best game ever, you have to teach them that this is the best game ever. And then they're gonna believe you, okay? Throw it a little bit, excite them up, call them back to you as you run backwards away from them. The whole time you're doing the come here, come here, come here, come here. Really super excited. The idea is your dog is gonna wanna chase you while they have whatever toy in their mouth. Now, if you get to this point, and this is solid, you have done this 75 times, short toss, get the dog to follow you. Short toss, get the dog to follow. If you can't get the toy away from the dog, that's where the second toy comes into effect. You take first toy, they've got it in their mouth, you get excited about the second toy, you toss the second toy, the dog will drop toy number 1. Okay? So you flip them back and forth so that they're super excited about the game, but they have to drop that toy, that first toy. If you can do that, say it, drop it when they're doing it, so they start connecting. Hey, if I drop, when she says drop, then okay, I said we were going to talk about squeakers. Remember, this guy squeaks. Actually, this guy does too. If you throw it, or if I can't squeak him, he's too hard. Anyway, here's where a squeaker toy comes into effect. Ready, Macy? Get it! Oh. Yay! Want to trade? Want to trade? Want to trade? Hey, get it! Maisie! Maisie! Get it! Yay! Maisie, get it! Come here! Maisie, come here! Come here! Come here! It's a high value. Maisie! Maisie! Get it! Squeaker, high value. I want my dog to get more excited. I can't get her excited enough. That's where the squeaker comes in. Think last ditch effort. Hole in one. What's another thing I can say?
Touchdown.
That's your ace in the hole. It's your last line of defense. Come here, come here, come here. Come here. Ready? Get it. Oh, she took that. Oh, I see which one you like better now, huh? Get inside, get inside. Just playing now. We haven't done much training with this, so just playing. Yeah, you're kind of trying to rip that up, aren't you? Remember, squeaky toys don't stay with the dog. Squeaky toys are a toy and then it's put away when you're done. Because the goal of any dog is to kill the squeaky. Just kill the squeaky, make it stop. So you got to tear that squeaky out. Yeah, I did not wear you out that much. Nope. Yep. Okay.
So we talked about retrieving, or Lene talked about retrieving in the very first steps of getting your dog interested in a toy. So the next step is introducing your dog to the dumbbell. And generally your dog is not going to be as excited about this as they are about your toys. So generally this is going to take a little bit more finesse. All right. So you also have to, in particular the dumbbell recall, you have to get them used to you putting this into their mouth, right? So because you're going to give it to them, they have to take it as opposed to toss it and go get it kind of a deal. So for dumbbell recall, we're going to work on just getting it in their mouth to start off with, and
hang on.
praising them for that.
Hold on. Where's the button? Oh, that was not fun. Hey, this is still the same day that I just introduced her to all those toys. Okay, so we are still in the same day. Literally, we haven't done anything but grab the dumbbell, I mean, the bag is still there and everything. So be aware that normally you would take, you know, maybe a whole month getting your dog to take a toy and bring it back to you, go get a toy and bring it back to you, and you would play that game for a month before you introduce the dumbbell. This is like 5 minutes later, okay? So I just have to throw that in there. Okay.
Okay, so we're going to go baby steps, okay? Ideally, you're going to have this and you're going to praise them for every little step. I'm going to start by putting it in her mouth and then praising her for having it there. But you can also start with just praising your dog when they look at the dumbbell. You can go as baby steps as you need to, okay? So we're gonna just put it in her mouth and then take it right back out and then praise, praise, praise. You ready? Good girl! Oh, you took it, you silly girl! Oh, you're such a good girl. Gift? Oh, good girl! Yes, that's good. Take it. Take it. Oh, you're a good girl. Yes, good girl. Yes. Okay, gift. Good girl. Yes, good girl. And did you see?
Who are... Start again. Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. She knocked the phone out of my hands. It's such a good girl.
So but let's say your dog didn't just grab it and take to this right away. So basically what I would do is just go here and then yes, good girl, and then go here, yes, good girl, and then maybe let go, yes, good girl.
Weeks. It could take weeks.
It really could take weeks, especially if they're not a fan of this toy, right? So
you have to teach them to be a fan. You have to teach them to be a fan. You have to teach them that this is a fun game. You have to love this game. You have to love this game. You have to make this fun.
Correct.
Okay, sorry. Did I preach it?
Yes.
Can I get a name? Oh, I'm sorry.
So the other part to this is that you do want to have some kind of hold on your dog. Maybe put their leash on and step on it while you're sitting in front of them like this. And that way they get the idea that no, we're training right now. You need to chill right here while we do this, okay? And it's not necessarily to keep your dog here when they don't want to be, you know, that's not what we're trying to do. What we're trying to do is just let them know that, hey, we're working. You need to chill, okay? Because some dogs just aren't a fan of this. So you gotta let them know, hey, we're working. This is gonna be fun, but we gotta do this.
Okay, so that was getting the dog to take it and then give it to you. Mm-hmm. So if we get that down, we've now done a month of toys. We've got the give it, take it, give it, down. What's next?
So next, we're gonna come on over here with Miss Maisie. Come on, babe.
Okay, so this is the dumbbell
retrieve on flat.
Retrieve on flat. I knew I was going to mess that up. Retrieve on flat. Okay, so what you're going to do is, and I know I say this every single time, but I'm going to tell you. She just introduced this. I just introduced this 20 minutes ago, and we haven't played with it at all. Okay, it was just the things that you saw Tosh do earlier. So now we're at the point where the recall, or the, what was it? What was the other one?
Dumbbell recall.
That's strong. We're going to practice this one. This one involves my dog sitting beside me. I have the dumbbell. I'm going to follow the judge's orders, throw the dumbbell. The dog stays beside me because I told my dog to stay, does not move. The judge will tell me when to send the dog. This dog will go out, get the dumbbell, come back like a regular recall, smack it in front of me, and hold that dumbbell and not drop it. Okay? Judge will tell me to take it. I'll take the dumbbell, tell my dog to finish, and we're done. Okay? So let's see. I'm telling you, this is likely not going to work real well, but we're going to see what happens, okay? So, Tosh, you be the judge. Tell me what I'm supposed to do.
Okay. Throw your dumbbell.
Stay.
She's going to send it out about 20 feet.
That was a little short, but
Send your dog.
Maisie, take it. Take it. Come on. Oh, gee.
Ideally,
Maisie,
Maisie would run out and grab it.
come on, take it. Take it. Maisie, come on. Maisie, 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 Maisie. Maisie, come. Maisie, come. Maisie, come. Come here. Come here. Come here. Take it. Take it. Hold it. Sit. 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 Judge.
Take it.
Give it.
Finish.
Swing. She hates this game.
She hates the swing as well.
Come on. Swing. Sit.
Sploot. Good dog.
Okay.
So that is the basic of it, right?
Get your dog in a sit. Dumbbell in your hand. Stay. Judge says throw it. Throw it. Dog stays. You say, judge says send your dog. You say take it, get it, whatever you've been using as they put this in your mouth, please. Dog comes back right in front of you with it in his mouth. You wait for the judge to say take it. You take it away from your dog. Tell your dog to finish. Exercise done. Okay?